Good morning everyone and welcome back to the farm. I got up super early this morning and I've been working on the Deuce Far. I give it a full service. Full service, engine, oils, grease, everything. I've filled it up with fuel. We've still got Sheila's fuel left over here. I mean, she's come and taken bits of it before, but I don't think she's got much. So what we need to do today is to get on with some mowing and some rowing and some baling and some wrapping. Yeah, so we're going to be making silage from this field here. So yeah, I agreed on I agreed with Sheila on £500 for that mower that she's got, which is brilliant, which means I need to get mine up for sale. Hopefully I can get a bit of money for that, we'll see. But anyway, so I have decided, let's get out and I can show you. I have decided to divide this field up. Now that I've got my our old field, our first field, we've got that as all grass again. That was seeded yesterday. So this field here, we're going to divide this up into smaller fields, and it's a massive field at the minute, so that's not going to be too bad. I think we'll get 6 fields in this. Well, take a look at this and see what you think. This is an aerial shot that I got the drone to take the other day, and I've just sort of drew on it with felt tips, whatever I had laying around, and I think we should divide it up like this. By the time this vlog comes out, because these are recorded a little bit in advance, I might have already made a start. But at the minute, we're going to be mowing it, and we need to crack on and do that as quick as possible. So yeah, let's go and get the mower attached. Oh, I should send Sheila that 500 quid before I forget. I think she agreed on 500 because it was in a right state when I got it, although I have now I've repaired it and I've reworked it, so it's actually a really good mower now. But it was a bit filthy and worn out when we first got it off her. Right then. Okay, so I've got the mower attached, and we need to start mowing. I think I'm gonna take a break from the videos between this one and the next one, and we're gonna get we're gonna get hedges planted, we're gonna get gates put in, and I mean, for you it will be no time at all. Because the videos will still come out twice weekly. But as we're a little bit ahead of time at the minute, I've got a buffer of videos ready to go live, and we can do that. Anyway, this is going to produce a lot of bales, and I think we can get some decent money for these as well. Let's make a start. What's wrong with this? Why won't it fire up? Ah, of course. Right. So the PTO wasn't attached, but now it is. So we can carry on. There we go. So once again, we're going to have to borrow a row from the store. We're going to rent a row. I've also decided to rent the bale wrapper. We've got our baler, so what we're going to do is just to rent the wrapper itself. Once we've done all the mowing, we'll row it up, we'll bale it, and then we'll rent the wrapper too. So hopefully it'll all go pretty well, because there is some rain forecast for this afternoon, and I would quite like to get the bales wrapped before it rains, although that's going to be a bit risky, I think. Because it's silage, it's not going to matter too much. In fact, the grass is actually quite dry at the minute because of the heat wave that we've had. Yeah, we should be all right. We should get going. Anyway, I'll send the drone up. We'll crack on. We'll do this as quickly as possible. little bit finishing up here. I'll say last little bit. So I have cut half the field because of the time pressure that we're under here to get this done. Fold it up. That half of the field is going to stay uncut until a later date, which is annoying really, because that's the first half I want to start working on and making into separate fields, but maybe we can get it done tomorrow. So what I need to do now, because it's 12 o'clock now, the rain is due about 3 o'clock according to the latest forecast I looked at. I need to get down to the store. I need to pick up the row and come back and row it all up. I'm going to see what the possibility is of me holding on to the row for a little bit longer. Let's get this down on the floor. Right. There we go. So if I go and see what the price of renting a row and a wrapper are, I can come back and get it all rowed up, then I can get it baled, and then we can get it wrapped, and I am hoping to do that as quick as possible. The other thing that we can do later... What's that dog doing in my cow field? Anyway, the other thing that we can do later today is those cows are now they're ready to mate. And the thing we can do later today is to go and get a bull, which will be fantastic because we can start getting the cows to reproduce. And when they reproduce, we can start making more money, so we get more milk. Anyway, I'll see you when I've got the row. Okay, so I've picked up the row. I went in and spoke to Isaac. You know, I don't think that man ever has a holiday. He's always there. So I've got a couple of bits of really good news. The first bit of good news is that our harvester has been repaired. So they want to arrange a time to swap it over with the other one. Now I've said that obviously we're a bit busy today, but yes, the next episode we should be getting our harvester back, and they'll be taking away the TX32, which is a bit sad because that was a really good harvester, really nice to use, but we get our own one back that we own, so that's brilliant news. The second bit of really good news is that this row was only £50 to rent last time, but I'm going to keep it for 24 hours and they want a £100 rent, which is fine, no problem at all. And the other bit of good news, it's all good news today, is that they've just started a lease to own scheme, and they're doing it on the bale wrappers as well. So I can start leasing the bale wrapper with a view to owning it, which is absolutely fantastic news. But anyway, we have a job to get done today, and I need to crack on. So I shall see you in a bit. Well, look at all those beautiful rows. That's the rower's job done for today. I'm going to get it put away, get the baler out, and then we're going to create all these bales. Oof. It's a long way. Okay, let's go put it over in the shed, because we'll be using it again in the next... well, tomorrow when we cut all this grass. But I probably won't do that on camera because you would probably have had enough of that by now. Right, I'm going to back it into here because there's nothing else that needs to go into here. Really excited about this prospect of this lease to own thing that they've started up at the store, because that's going to be really handy. I don't think it's going to be cheap. I think it's going to be but with the bale wrapper it could be brilliant. Right, jump down. Go. And let's go get the baler. There she is. Okay. Right, now I think, yeah, this first bale is going to be a mostly straw, but then we'll start getting grass bales after that. I think we're going to get quite a lot off to this field today, so that's going to be brilliant. Now I've already had a ring around and checked for prices. The best place, the absolute best place to go and get to go and sell silage, sorry, is the biogas plant. So that will be terrific. Oh, that was a bit quick. Bale number 1 already. These are quite big swaths. We're going to get a lot of bales off of here. Right then, I'm going to get on with this, and I shall see you when it's all done, and then we'll be in a race against time to get them all wrapped. Now, obviously, once they're wrapped, they can stay out in the field, no problem at all, and they will be, because I won't have time to just sort them out today. But yep, until they're wrapped, we can't really relax. But then once again, when that's done, we'll look at going and get a bull. See if I can rent the animal trailer again from Isaac. Right. See you shortly. We're on the last swath now. We have made a lot of bales, and it's getting on for 2:45. Now it said it was going to rain at 3 o'clock, but let's get this bale unloading. I've been keeping an eye on the sky, and to me it looks pretty good still. Anyway, I'm still going to get done as fast as I possibly can, because I'm going to need to get these bales wrapped before there's any chance of rain. And yeah, we're going to go down and talk to the dealership, or I'm going to get this last bale. Yes. Oh, look at that. Right. Put the baler back empty. Right, so let's get the baler back. We'll get over to the dealership, and then we are going to have a discussion about the lease to own option on a bale wrapper, and I think that's going to be a massive addition to the farm, because we're going to need it in the future. It's got potential, as well as feeding the cows, to make us a lot of money. Now I've been thinking a lot again. I always think while I'm doing things. Anyway, let's hop out. Yeah, so I've been thinking about our situation generally, and this field is huge. This is going to provide us with more land than we're ever going to need to survive and thrive on this farm. So I was thinking it's probably going to be a good idea to put that other field up for sale. What do you guys think I should do? Leave a note in the comments. I'm not a decision I'm going to rush into, but it's something I've definitely been thinking about. Anyway, I'll catch up with you over at the dealership. Here we are again, and look, there's our repaired harvester ready to be dropped off. Oh, she looks good. She looks good. They've given her a bit of a clean. They've given her a full service as well. Oh yeah. Excited about getting that back, even though we can't use it until next year. It's still going to be exciting. Right then, I'm going to go in and speak to Isaac. Right. So I've spoken to Isaac. They have got one in stock. In fact, they've brought it round for me. There it is. It's cost me just over £1,225 as initial leasing costs, and then it will continue to cost me some money each day, and a little bit more each day that I use it. So, but as time progresses, I'll be able to purchase it for less than a brand new one, which is kind of exactly what I want, really. Anyway, enough of that faffing around. Let's get it hooked up. We'll get back and we'll start wrapping our grass bales. Right then. That's all hooked up. Nice bit of kit. I don't get to buy much in the way of new equipment, but yeah, I think this is going to be a good purchase. It's certainly going to be, well, I say purchase, it's going to be a good lease. We're certainly going to be using it a lot. Okay. Well, let's get this unfolded. Alright, let's see how it does. We'll pick up the first one at the edge here. Oh yes. Oh, that's looking good. Look at that. That's fantastic. Our first wrapped bale. Well, that looks good, that does. Right then, I'm going to send the drone up, and we're going to get this all done as quickly as possible. And then, hopefully, not too many of the bales will get very wet. Unfortunately, the rain is coming down a lot harder now. We've still got quite a few bales that are not wrapped, and they're getting to the point now where they're going to be too wet to recover, and they're just going to start to rot. So I'm going to get this strip done up here, and then we're going to have to leave, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, possibly 7 or 8 are going to need to be... Yep, they're going to need to be scrapped off. I was too busy counting bales, not watching where I was going. Yeah, so I'll get these last two done here, and then we're going to lose 8, I think. But that I don't think is too bad, considering all the bales we've got wrapped. Bit of a bugger, but not a lot I can do about that. Alright, that's our last one. Get that off there. Right then, that's going to have to be it for today. Let's get this folded up. I'm going to get this put into a shed under cover. It's just far too wet now. I'm afraid those last 8 bales are going to have to be put somewhere to rot. But yeah, this bale wrapper is now ours. Well, I say it's ours. We're leasing it, but we're leasing it with a view to buying it. Unless something goes horrendously wrong, that's what I plan to do. Yeah, I think I might put the baler a bit in the way. Anyway, it's now got a bit too late to sort the bull out. I'm going to put this under cover over here. Get everything closed up and then head home for the evening. We're going to have to do the bull first thing in the morning, I think. But that was not a bad day's work. Really hard work, but not too bad. I'm going to spend this evening getting our little mower here put onto an auction site. Let's get these closed up. Oh, it's wet, it's wet, it's wet, it's wet, it's wet. Let's just check on the cows while it's raining. This came out of nowhere, this did, but... Oh. Nice. How are you doing, guys? Yeah, you're alright. Right, yep, so I'll get that, thank you. Get the mower put on an auction site. And, that's been a very hard day's work, and hopefully we're going to get a lot of silage bales out of it. I think that we could probably keep, I would say, about 10 of those silage bales for the cows' food for the next, well, however long. The rest of them we will sell, but we're going to need to rent a bale trailer so that we can transport them all to the biogas plant. Right. Anyway, I'm going to head home, get some dinner. I'm hungry. Didn't even have lunch today. Forgot to have lunch. No wonder I'm hungry. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride.